Hello students, welcome to the biology online class. We are discussing about chapter 11, that is transport in animals and plants. In the previous class we have learned about structure and function of heart. We have seen that the heart pumps blood into arteries by contracting. When the heart contracts, it becomes smaller in size and pushes the blood into main artery with a great force. Then the heart relaxes, that means comes back to its original size and gets filled up with blood from pulmonary vein. In this way, the heart keeps on contracting and relaxing again and again to pump blood into the body continuously. One complete contraction and relaxation of the heart is known as heartbeat. The heart of an adult person usually beats about 72 to 80 times in a minute while resting. This means that the heart pumps out blood to the arteries about 72 to 80 times per minute. Thus, we can say that the average heartbeat of an adult person while resting is 72 to 80 per minute. This is known as heart rate. We can feel our heartbeats if we place our hand on the left side of our chest just above the heart region. The heartbeats can be counted easily by counting the pulse. Though the average number of heartbeats of an adult person while resting is about 72 to 80 beats per minute, but the number of heartbeats increase too much during and after a physical exercise or when a person is excited. For example, if we count our heartbeats after running for a while, we will find it to be more than 100 per minute. During vigorous exercise, it can be as high as 150 to 200 beats per minute. The heart beats faster during and after an exercise because our body needs more energy under these conditions. The faster beating of heart pumps blood more rapidly to the body organs, which supplies more oxygen to the body cells for rapid respiration to produce more energy. The increase in number of heartbeats caused by exercise, excitement, fear or nervousness, however, lasts for a short time, after which it becomes normal. The heart rate in infants is far higher than in adults. A doctor listens to our heartbeats with the help of an instrument known as stethoscope. Here you can see the picture of a stethoscope. The stethoscope applies the sound of heartbeats so that the doctor can hear the heartbeats clearly. A stethoscope consists of three parts. First is the chest piece, which carries a sensitive diaphragm at its bottom. The diaphragm amplifies the sounds of heartbeat. Two earpieces, which are made of two metal tubes, these are put by the doctor into his ears. A rubber tube which joins the chest piece to the ear piece is present. The rubber tube transmits the sound from the chest piece to the earpieces. A stethoscope is used to hear clearly the heartbeats by placing the chest piece over the heart region of chest. The diaphragm amplifies the sounds of heartbeats coming from within the body, and the rubber tube and earpieces transmit these sounds to the ears of the doctor. Doctors can get clues about the condition of our heart by listening to the heartbeats through the stethoscope. Now we'll discuss about pulse. Every time the heart beats, blood is forced into arteries. This blood makes the arteries expand a little. The expansion of an artery each time the blood is forced into it is called pulse. Each heartbeat generates one pulse in the arteries, so the pulse rate of a person is equal to the number of heartbeats per minute. Since the heartbeat about 72 to 80 times per minute, therefore the pulse rate of an adult person while resting is 72 to 80 per minute. Thus the pulse rate is the same as the heartbeat. Just like heartbeats, the pulse rate of a person is higher after a physical exercise or when a person is excited. Most of our arteries lie deep inside our body and hence cannot be used to feel the pulse. But at some places in our body, like the wrist, temple, neck, the arteries are close to the surface of skin and pass over bones. So, we can feel the pulse at wrist, temple, and neck by pressing the artery lightly with our fingertips. The pulse rate is traditionally taken above the wrist. We usually see the doctor taking the pulse rate of a patient by keeping his fingers on the wrist of the patient and at the same time looking into his watch. Doctors can tell by counting the pulse rate and listening to heartbeats where a person is well or not. This is because the pulse rate and heartbeats change according to the condition of our heart. There are some simple animals like sponge, hydra, etc., which live in water. Sponges live mostly in seawater, whereas hydra lives in fresh water. Sponges and hydra do not have blood vessels, or heart. The animals like sponges and hydra actually do not have any circulatory system. In sponges and hydra, the water in which they live brings food and oxygen as it enters their bodies. The water also carries away carbon dioxide and other waste materials as it moves out of their bodies. Thus, the simple animals like sponges and hydra do not need a circulatory liquid like the blood. It is the water in which sponges and hydra live which helps in moving various materials in their bodies. Amoeba, paramecium are also tiny animals which live in water and do not have blood in them. So children, today this much. Please read this topic from your book, and if you have any doubt, please ask about your doubt in the next live class. Thank you children. Stay safe and happy.